favorite failed clone of Peter Sammetti. The YouTube WyzGyz. How you doing, Conrad? Welcome to the show.
Hello. Welcome to WyzGyz Entertainment. This is your host, Wyman. You know what? Let's just do it without. I wanted to highlight the I project is coming close to, you know what? Let me refresh and see where we are. It might be the same, or it might have gotten some more backers since. So let's refresh. 4485 with 65 backers. Okay, same. So I just want to get more eyes on it. I know I have a very small channel, but hey, you know, sometimes every little bit helps. And she's also planning on pushing it during Jack's show tonight. And it's going to be on her channel. And there are supposed to be a couple big guests if they make it. So I'm sure she'll easily go way past this when Jack's show is on. But I'm going to do my little part. What was I doing again? Oh, I was just jumping over here to refresh. 4485 out of 5,000 for 65 backers. 4485. It's 65 backers, did it say? Looks like 65, yeah. We're going to go over the campaign and check it out in more detail. You know what? Might be a good idea for me to open YouTube in another tab, because there's a possibility that I'm going to get copyright claimed, because it looks like some of these clips that are part of her shorts contain music that might be copyrighted. I don't know if she uses those versions of the songs that are done by, you know, cover performers, cover artists, or not. So I'm gonna open up my channel. Is this gonna show me online? No, of course. Of course it's not. So I gotta search for myself on YouTube. Showing my shorts and stuff. Okay, so let me mute this guy here. Oh, good. Excuse me, it's already muted by default. All right, so let's go over this and check it out. Like I said, there's on this project, this is on Indiegogo, if you feel like browsing manually, but I did provide it in the ticker tape banner across the bottom. You know what? Let's also, hold on, let's do this. Let's also see if I can pin this too. So let me momentarily hide this. Been a while since I did a showcase stream, but definitely got to get back into it. So then we jump over to YouTube, and then we pin it. Can I do the same on Twitch and Rumble, I wonder? I should have looked into this before I started streaming. Darn it. I'll take a moment to look real quick. It shouldn't take too long to go through the whole campaign. So Rumble, I got 32 followers. Let's go to, oh wait, that's the welcome screen. Let's go to the live stream. Oh dear. Not even signed in? What the heck? What the heck? All right. Let's paste and pin this message. Wait, did it pin it? Pin this message. All right, there's pin. It's pinned on Rumble. And let's find me on Twitch. Oh, the autocomplete is not showing it. All right, there I am. There I am, there I am, there I am. Huh. I don't see my message. So let's repost. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, I'm not logged in here either. All right. We'll remedy that. Oh, all right. Pin here. All right, there we go. Laycon 45. Hey, you stream really well. I'll love to become your dedicated fan and support you. Mind adding me on Discord? You can say some other stuff in the chat. I've gotten messages like this in the past and they all seem like spam. All right, let's do that. All right, so that's pinned. And away we go. Welcome, everyone, to WyzGyz Entertainment. This is your host, Wyman. Let's check out the Eye Project. This is a campaign run by Anna, that Star Wars girl. Part of why I'm even interested in this is because I did contribute my eye. I did it sort of early on. I wasn't the first, of course, but maybe a few months into it, I did contribute my eye. However, I didn't find out till months later that it didn't meet the quality standards. I suck at doing self-portraits or selfies with my smartphone, and you got to do it a certain way to get as much of the clarity in your eye to come through. And all of mine, I guess all my initial attempts were all blurry and everything. And then even once I found out that she had to reject mine because the quality wasn't there, I took several photos, and it took a while before I finally got one that I actually thought that was good enough. So hopefully that passed the test. Otherwise, I might be omitted entirely from this project. Hopefully I squeezed in. She mentioned that I was on the to-do list because now she's somewhere around 220, 240 eyes. The original project was for, I think, 100, but she's got, I think the original one was for 100 eyes, but then after a certain while, it really picked up and the momentum pushed it forward, and suddenly everyone was starting to contribute their eyes. and in some cases, entire families, it sounds like. So this is all right. So basically, you know what? I think she actually covers it in these videos here. So let's go ahead and actually let her do her spiel, shall we? All right. So this screenshot. Here's the first video. These videos are the clips that I'm talking about that have music that may or may not be copywritten. So let's give it a try and see if I get struck. Hopefully, if I do get struck, they'll just claim it and allow me to appeal it without taking down my entire stream, but we'll see. At me, oh, before I see. All right. These I think are all from Instagram, unless she also does TikTok, but I think it's Instagram. But these are time lapse videos.
Small things, true care, true things. I'll take one lift. You're right, best trip. Always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting.
That's actually a brown eye. I've got a brown eye, but I know that's not me. My brows don't look that clean and thin.
Hello everyone, in today's video I will be painting another eye from the eye project. For those that don't know, I started this project 2 years ago today, and since then I have painted over 100 eyes, and every eye I painted has been from a volunteer from one of you guys in my audience. So thank you so much. It has made this experience so much more rewarding because it's special since it's from one of you. And it's been an absolute pleasure painting and going on this journey with all of you. And I appreciate everyone who has helped me hone in on my skill and volunteered. Now here's the very first eye I painted versus the latest eye I painted. Can you guys see a difference in my skill level? This one has leafing, and I will be adding leafing to this one soon. What do you think?
Yeah, so in her most recent stream where she was talking about Star Wars Andor, the TV streaming service series, she actually had a really good pitch on it. The way she handled it was really clean. But the gist of it is that when she started the project, well, actually, this part was excluded from the story, but she was doing this one project where she was asked to do a comic book cover for Xena, and she exclusively does painting. Well, I think she does drawing, but she prefers painting over drawing. And she was working on the Xena project, but she was having trouble getting the other eye to, look right. Oftentimes when you're doing facial features, especially eyes, one eye might look great, and then it's hard to make the other one look right, like it belongs and is on the same plane. Well, she got fed up with that and she put the project on hold, or actually the project eventually got canceled due to some other drama with the comic book company that asked her to do the job. Long story short, she decided to start this eye project where she wanted to practice. She saw a video, I guess, where she learned that in order to improve your skills on something, you have to repeat it 100 times. So she applied that to painting eyes. So you figure, if I can paint 100 eyes, then I'll improve my ability to do eyes. So she started with the first one, started asking for volunteers because she was going to make this into a thing, a project. And in the last stream, discussing the Andor series, she near the beginning of the stream, she was showing her project, this campaign, the Eye Project, and she was likening it to how you start as a Padawan. At first, she was but a Padawan. Now she is the master, and she's at, like I said, roughly 230 eyes or so. I don't know what the exact count is, and if she's even done my eye yet. Again, I hope the quality of the image I sent in was good enough. So it culminated in this project, and then for every eye painting she finishes, she does either gold leaf or silver leaf, depending on the volunteer's preference. And then eventually she's going to, well, the plan is to either showcase all these eyes in like either at a convention or like a museum showing, if you will. And then let me see. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So you got the like a public exhibit of sorts, and where you can have kind of a Game of Thrones effect, where you sit on a chair with these eyes in the background, and you can get your picture taken. And then after that, then it was going to be made available. Well, she's going to take images and put them into this eye project book. And then if you wanted the painting of your eye, she'll sell it to you. So that's kind of the whole life cycle of this. So definitely back this project if this interests you. If you've already backed it, consider backing again. Let's check out these other videos here. Good. See, I don't recognize this song. Oh. I'm also making sounds to try and throw off the AI tool that is used to auto flag copy, auto copyright claim. Excuse me. What happened here? This is supposed to be a video. Oh, here it is. Oh man, that one on the right. Oh well, that one's cool too. I love the brilliance, the brightness of the green eye. That's cool. So very cool. All right, so this is the eye project. We're very close to hitting goal. We are, let's see, last time I did the math, we're $515 shy. So it would be quite awesome if we could get it back during this stream, but you know, we'll see. So you can rest assured that she will fulfill. Let's take a quick moment to look at the profile. Oh, you know what? Am I going to be able to jump to this screen? Share this tab instead. All right, good. All right. So let me confirm. Yep, you guys can see it. Sweet. Tasty. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here they are. All right. All right. So here we go. Campaigns I'm on. All right. So you can see here that she has a history of fulfillment. She funds and fulfills. So there's nothing to be concerned about. She's not going to bail on you or take the money and run. iProject is a current project. There's a best of that Star Wars Girl cosplay calendar. You know what? Let me take a quick side jaunt on that one because I thought that campaign closed. Yeah, it did. All right. It closed at 37,000. And it only was as low as it was because she didn't push it enough. She usually doesn't spend a lot of time promoting her own campaigns. She's getting better though. So that one's done. That Star Wars Girl Cosplay Calendar Bikini Edition. That went well. Wait, what? Did she work on this one? Did she do... Hold on. Another side jaunt. I don't remember her working on Achromatic Chronicles. Let me see. Maybe she contributed a piece for it. A trading card or something or other. Story. All right, might as well take you on for the ride here. So you're not wondering what on earth is going on. This is from J Drunk 3PO. This is his second. Wait, hold on. All right, I've lost track already. I think Achromatic Chronicles Blue was actually the first. Yeah, this is the first campaign. Where did Anna come in on this? Holographic graphic sticker. Oh, I don't know. That's interesting. So there's a book, there's 2 books. Buy one, give one. Limited edition bundle. Bookmark. Limited edition print. Graphic novel. Who did the bookmark and the limited edition print, I wonder? Was that all by Anna? Let's take a quick check on the updates. Maybe it was announced there who was doing those. Oh, those are all the updates. It says 5 updates. 1, 2, 3. Where are the other 2 updates? And let's see. Oh, there it is. See more updates. Durr. On my part. Books start shipping. Okay, no clue. All right, well, it listed in her credits, so I guess she was part of the project. All right, so then we got the Star Wars Girl. Oh, shoot. I got to reshare it, don't I? I do. Woo! I don't want to see your forehead. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay, I should have changed tabs before closing the tab. That's what happened. All right, so cosplay calendar gamer edition, and then the original cosplay calendar. All right. And of course, it tells you in Indiegogo what campaigns the creator is following. So, yeah. Oh, wait. Or is that the ones I'm following? These definitely look like all the ones I'm following. Ah. Campaigns I'm following. Okay. Oh, all right. Anywho, let's jump over back to the main I project. Share this tab instead. Close the other one. Verify. All right, we're good. All right. So on this I project, it begins. So it begins. Yeah. So as I was saying, nothing to worry about. She'll follow all the way through, fulfill it in a timely fashion. I think on one or two of the calendar ones, it was a little late, but it was partially due to printing being done by a foreign country, I guess, and for some time the product was stuck on a container ship off the shore of California. And even after she offered to go to the shipyard to retrieve her product herself, they denied it. All right, so anyway, the I project. 4 years ago, I got the urge to better my skills by painting. All right, so she started off with 200 eyes as the goal. All right. For some reason, I was remembering 100, so I was wrong. 200 eyes after many long nights, silent art streams. Excuse me, and hundreds of hours of work, I did it. Below are eyes 1 to 100, all of which were from all from wonderful volunteers from my audience. This has truly been a wonderful learning experience for me, and I'm so grateful for everyone that supported me through it. I mean, from the get-go, I don't know if this is actually in order, whether the top left is 1 and the bottom right is 100, but man, she is good. As she mentioned, she's a fine artist. So this is, I don't know if it's in order, numerical order, or if they're randomized, but it's pretty cool. I would guess it would be numerical so that you can see the improvements over time. Now I'm asking for your help to turn the I project into a book. Wait a minute. That should have been T.O. Where's the editor? Or you could also view it the other way. Now I'm asking for your help too. So, also. So first I got your help with donations of iPhotos to use as reference material. And now I'm asking for your help also. I think it would be better if it was just T.O. Anywho, book features hardcover, high quality paper, gilt edging. I think gilt edging is where it's got that gold edge finish. Over 100 pages of art. The I Project sample mockup. Yeah, this is interesting. I think generally speaking, I wouldn't have anything to do with a project like this, but because I've been following this creator for years, and because I like her content, and because I donated a photo of my eye. Oh, look at that little logo of an eye down there too. That's cute. It looks pretty classy. I think all those reasons were why I ultimately decided to just go for it. Let's see here. Sample mockup. Above are mockups for my very first art book. This book will exclusively feature my art from the I project. Below are some images of milestones from my project. Honorary selfie after completing all 100 eyes. I wonder, there's a lot of white or gray in her hair. I wonder if that was after dyeing her hair for one of her cosplay outfits. Because she did characters like Rogue. Honorary, all right. Here's 4 completed eyes on my easel. All 100 eyes were painted with oils on canvas. Almost all eye paintings were done live on my Twitch and YouTube channels. Speaking of which, you should be able to see in the YouTube description at least. Twitch and Rumble don't require descriptions be entered when you create a stream. Only YouTube. And also I use StreamYard for multicasting, and it doesn't actually communicate much with Rumble, so I can't even see Rumble chats through StreamYard, so I have to manually jump over to Rumble in another tab. Okay. Sorry. I think seasonal allergies are hitting me now. All right. I should have taken a Zyrtec or something, or the generic equivalent. So here's 4 completed eyes on my easel. All 100 eyes were painted with oil on canvas. Almost all eye paintings were done live on my Twitch and YouTube channels. And then you'll also see clips, time-lapse clips on her Instagram. Again, you should see all of the socials on there. I mean, on my YouTube description. Very cool, very detailed. One of the things she does, as I understand it, is oils are well known for taking forever to dry between layers. So she applies light pressure just enough to get the colors on. That way, in between layers, it takes less time for it to dry because, thinner layers, less dry time. Excuse me. Here's an example of a completed eye. This volunteer chose silver. So as you can see, there's the silver leaf that surrounds it. I actually like either way. I like it on the black background, so it's kind of floating. And then I also kind of like it with the foil on it too. I don't know if I'd choose silver or gold if I purchased it. I've been thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe it'll depend on where my money is when it's time for when she starts selling them. But look at that quality. That's hella good. That is nice. All right. And I don't know if she was going to offer to sell it with one of these frames as well. But I think she basically gets a wooden box, a pre-made box, and then you buy these little accents on the corners separately, and then I think you nail them in. I could be wrong. Maybe you can glue them. But it's pretty cool. What's in each tier? Level 1. 1 book. Now, this is something I think she's still toying with the idea on, because initially she was thinking, since she's got over 200 eyes, I don't know, it sounds like she's still getting taking donations of eye photos too, so there might be a total of 300 by the time this is over, but we'll probably find out more on tonight's Jack show. Speaking of which, did she say that it was going to start a little bit early? It usually starts about 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just as a reference. But you'll probably see on social media, maybe on her Twitter, aka X, when it begins. Excuse me. But she was trying to figure out, do I do 100 per book and just have several books, or do I throw it all into one book? I personally think she should cap it off at like 300 and do a single book, and hopefully it can be like saddle stitch for further reinforcement. I don't know how this particular style of book is designed, but the more reinforcement, the better, especially if you try to go over 100. And I don't know how thick that would technically end up being, but I think she said that one book is about yay high, which I think is about an inch. So if you imagine 200, that might be about 2 inches, and then 300 might look a little funny and might look like a tiny little dictionary, but I think that will add to the appeal and make it one of those things that people will think is really cute. And female customers will be especially drawn to cute. It's small, cute, compact, and I think overall it'll look better on a bookshelf. If you have a few separate ones, it'll just look like smaller versions of normal sized books. And I think that would be on the boring side personally. I think the other would make it stand out more, and it'll emphasize or make the little eye image down here, if she follows through with this portion of the mock-up, will be further emphasized. You know, there's a lot of flexibility, I would say, in how you handle it. Level 2 includes 2 books of the eye project. Level 3 is 1 book, 1 bookmark, 1 sticker, and 1, LE print. No, excuse me. I didn't realize I was supposed to get a follow-up call from them. I'll have to get it later, or I'll call them back later. So level 3, 1 book. All right, there's a book. 1 bookmark. There we go. 1 sticker. 1 LE print. That's interesting. LE, I think, stands for limited edition. It kind of reminds me of those color swatches, you know, when you go to Lowe's or Home Depot and you're looking to paint your room or your house, and you take color swatches to see how, you know, the main color and the accent will look together. What the hell? Okay. Anywho, sorry for the distraction. Sometimes it can't be helped on a live stream. So we got that package. Then we got level 4, 1 book signed. 1 bookmark, 1 sticker, 1 LA print. So the differences between 3 and 4 are the fact that the book is signed. Level 5, 2 books, 2 bookmarks, 2 stickers, 2 LE prints. All right. I don't know whose eye this is, but it almost kind of looks like, at least to me, Robert Downey Jr. Okay, and then level 6, this is 2 books signed, 2 bookmarks, 2 stickers, 2 LE prints. It looks like these LE prints are on like a textured paper. Like, what's an example? Kind of like, not necessarily parchment paper, but something similar in weight and texture. That's what it kind of reminds me of, at least in this photo. Or canvas, maybe. In any case, it looks cool. That'd be cool if it were canvas because it mirrors what the paintings are done on canvas because it's oil paints. That'd be sweet. Level 7, 1 book signed and sketch, 1 bookmark, 1 sticker, 1 LE print. Level 8, 2 books signed and sketch, 2 bookmarks, 2 stickers, 2 LE prints. So signed and sketch. I wonder what would the sketch be of? Your eye that she already painted? Huh. All items in tiers are subject to changes. Okay. Here are some examples of the eyes that will be feature pages in the book. Eye 3. I like the reflections because it kind of reminds me of, you know, those, excuse me, in garages you use the shop lights with a really long, is it incandescent bulbs? But it looks like it might be, the picture might have been taken in a garage with those kinds of lights on. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. That's just what it looks like to me. That's eye number 3. So everyone maintains their anonymity. I almost wish I could see the names of everyone. Okay. And then we've got, you know what? I don't know if her signature is Anna or if it's the letter A followed by TSWG. This is I-37, by the way. This is I-51. Cool. None of this would be possible without you. What the hell? Stretch goals coming soon still. Oh my gosh. Usually you set up stretch goals at the beginning. And then you work towards it. Although the example text in the back starts at 40K. I don't know if that's what she was originally looking at or what. Or if that was just literally a sample based on previous campaigns. Maybe once this funds, which again, it has 3 days to fund. So if you're at all interested in this project, please back it today. It's only got like 3 days left. Well, there it is right here. Don't wait till the very end or else you'll miss out. And I know Indiegogo has a reputation for not closing as scheduled. Some of them do close as scheduled based on the day and time that you specify, but it's also been known to not fully close until hours or days after the campaign is over. So once it funds, which should be by tonight, during the Jack show most likely, it'll be funded and then it'll go in what's called in demand if she programmed it right. I think by default, the campaigns are configured to go in demand by default. And from there is kind of like a storefront setup for however long you're wanting to leave it open. So perhaps once this is funded and she goes in demand, she'll perhaps do set up some stretch goals. So yeah, let's go back to the bottom or wherever we left off. Thank you all for your support. It truly means the world to me. Heart or love. And then that Star Wars girl. All right, so that's basically all the description. Since she already covered it in the story portion of the campaign, we'll kind of breeze through the perks because it's essentially already covered. Hello, dear. How's it going? Hope everyone backs this project. I think it's a cool idea. I also am a supporter of creators when they release their own art books. I love art books because it helps you see kind of, the workings of their mind. So, Kelsey Shannon has one on Fund My Comic called Scribbles and Giggles, I think. Art T. Bear has one. I forget the name of his, unfortunately. But I think it's still live on Indiegogo. Or it might be on Fund My Comic, actually. But you often get to see like early pieces. Some art books will have all finished pieces so you can see their whole breadth of work, while others will actually show some behind the scenes stuff like sketches and whatnots, mock-ups, and the like. And then we got here, choose your perk. Level 1, the single book is $30 USD. What's cool is this is open globally, so it ships worldwide. I know in the past there have been challenges shipping to places like Canada and Australia. Hopefully those kinds of issues have lessened or subsided. I just know that shipping in general is expensive. I don't even see any mention of separate shipping costs, so it sounds like she's going to eat all the shipping costs. Hopefully it doesn't hurt her campaign too bad. Or maybe the shipping is already built into the pricing. I hope that's the case. You don't want to get a surprise bill through the shipping portion of the project. Level 2 is $250 physical, the iProject books for $50. So you save $5 off each book. I'm trying to use my scroll wheel. Oh, you know what? That's what I'm doing wrong. I have to hover my mouse cursor over the vertical scroll bar for the perks area. All right, so that's 2 for $50. Level 3 is 1 book, bookmark, a sticker, and a limited edition print. You know what? That's going to be very, very limited edition because, oh my gosh, it just dawned on me. Let me go to the top. So she's got 65 backers right now. By the time this is over, she'll probably have over 80 or 100 minimum. And that means if I don't think everyone's getting the limited edition one, but for everyone who does, oh gosh. Well, 1 claimed, 12 claimed on that one. Okay, all right. So, yeah. Yeah. For everyone who gets a tier that includes the limited edition print, it literally is limited edition because it's going to be a 1-of-1 print of your eye. Holy moly, that is, wow, that's serious limited edition. That's cool. I like it. So that's level 3. Level 4 is 1 book signed, bookmark, sticker, limited edition print of your eye. You know what? I might have to ask during Jack's show tonight if I can. I mean, one way to do the limited edition print is the way I described it, where you make the print based on the person who ordered it. But the other method, which is lazier, is like a catch-all where she just picks one of the eyes from the 200 plus collection and then just prints that one off however many times. I don't know. Did she mention it in the, does she have any updates on the updates tab? No. Okay. Or I suppose I can pose the question here under discussion. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. All right, so that's a question. I have a feeling though that it's going to be the unique person's eye based on who has ordered it. Okay. That's my guess because it would make the most sense. It would be that much more valuable. Yeah. So maybe I will post a question. Just a matter of trying to figure out how to word it right so it's clear. So level 5 is the 2 books, 2 bookmarks, 2 stickers, 2 limited edition prints. And then that's for 125 USD. And then level 6 is 2 signed books plus 2 bookmarks, 2 stickers, 2 limited edition prints for 200. So if you compare that, excuse me, to that one, you're saving $75 if you don't get it signed. But if you do get it signed, it's only $75 because both books get signed. Okay. And then level 7, 3 people have already claimed that one. That's cool. And 3 people have claimed level 8. All right. So you got level 7, which is 2 signed books, and both of them include sketches, I think. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Where was I? Did I already go over this one? Yeah. I was comparing 200 versus 125, $75 difference. So on level 7, one book, excuse me, signed and sketch. Then we've got one bookmark, one sticker, one limited edition print. Okay. And then finally, level 8, that's 2 signed books, 2 sketches, 2 bookmarks, 2 stickers, 2 limited edition prints, 2 eggs over easy, 2 slices of bacon, 2 turkey sausage. That's the works. The ultra tier. So that's 300. Excuse me. So that's pretty good. The level 7 is 250, and just for another extra 50, you double everything. So that's actually a really good deal. Very reasonable. Let me see something here. So if you wait, hold on. So all right. So for the works for 300, if you remove the sketches, then you save 100. So it's basically $50 per sketch. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll back up. Actually, I think I have 3 questions. You must be, oh, shoot. All right. I still have to back it yet. I was thinking of backing it while I was on Jack's show. Yeah, I'll have a chance to, because Jack's show is after I get off of work. Nice. But I want to ask those 3 questions. I don't know if I should, since I'm going to be spending the money on the campaign, I probably don't want to spend the money on super chats. I could try typing it into chat, but I might not. It might not get read. So I think maybe what I'll do is just back the campaign during the stream, announce what backer number I am, and then post the questions on this page in the discussion area. I kind of, excuse me. I kind of wish there were like FAQs that already had answers to these questions, because I don't remember hearing clarification on them. Although, you know what? She must have done it on her original's live stream, because she did a stream where she discussed, you know what? Here's a question. Excuse me. Let's change this page. Again, I have posted or pinned in Twitch, and also pinned in, first time chat from a spam bot. All right, so let me go ahead and I think that Lakon 45 might also be spam, because that person didn't say anything else beyond that. So let's go ahead and let's ban them. Let's block them. And then okay, there was a restrict option, but now I'm having trouble finding it. All right, let's restrict them as well. Whoops. Did I successfully restrict them? Yep. All right. So that, oh, you know what? Let's do the same for Lakon. Besides, I rarely use Discord. Maybe down the road I will use it, but block. Oh, I forgot to. All right. Okay, at that. And then I banned him. I blocked him. Let's restrict. Okay. How come? How come this darn thing won't collapse? Huh. All right. Well, anyhow, that was Twitch. All right. So back to StreamYard. Excuse me. So what I was going to check out is all right. Let's see, YouTube. Make sure I'm still logged in. Excuse me. Okay, and then Cross Comics is doing the silhouette game again. I wanted to go to and actually, I should just do that Star Wars girl. Okay, and then let me see. Search on this page. Oh wait, here it is. She has a pin. This is huge. Turn my passion project into a reality. This should be it. I don't think I'll have time to EFAP it or watch it during this stream, but let's see.
It's been a while since I posted a full-on video, but guys, that's because I've been working. And if you guys,
all right, let's watch this short.
Well, that's what I've been working on for the past 4 years. So what feels like a million years ago, I was working on this painting that was going to be a cover for Dynamite Comics Xena comic, and I just kept repainting and repainting and repainting her eye, and it didn't feel right. It didn't look right. I wasn't happy with it, and so after I was all done with this, I decided, I was like, I never want that to happen again. And I was always told that the way to master something was you have to do it 200 times. Like, remember, wax off, wax on. And so I decided I need practice. So I sat here at my desk and over the years slowly painted all of these eyes. And I pretty much live streamed every single eye that I painted. If you guys have been following me here on my YouTube channel, over on Twitch, you guys probably caught a few, but they are also posted up on my Instagram. I have made a time lapse for every single one that I painted, except for the very first one, because I was dumb and I didn't record that one. But every single eye that you guys can see up on the wall, there is a video of it up on my Instagram, and all of the ones after the first 100 are also on my YouTube channel and Instagram as well. But guys, what's the moral of the story? Why am I telling you all this? Well, it's because I'm going to be making this into a book. Yes, that's right. But I need your guys' help to do it. So I have a campaign that's live now on Indiegogo, and it is literally the eye project. So my plan is to take all the first 100 eyes and have them featured in my very first art book. And this is about roughly the size that I want the book to be, because I want it to kind of be small and sweet, just like my paintings. I want the edges of the paper to be all leafed in gold. I'm planning on having really nice, high quality textured paper and a very nice hardcover that's probably like either a nice material or even possibly leather, depending on how well this campaign does. But guys, I am so excited. I have never done an art book before, and to have one that has literally been years of my life put into it, it really means the absolute freaking world to me. So if you guys are interested in backing this, go and back it now. It is currently, as this video is being made, live on Indiegogo. It is linked down below in the description of this video. But if you guys are one of the wonderful people that volunteered for my eye project, guys, your eye is going to be featured in the book. And see, like, this is just a photo that I took on my phone and is now up on the internet. And imagine like just how good this looks up here on your screen. Imagine how nice it's going to be looking printed on paper, like in your hands. Like, the more I talk about it, the more I like just get goosebumps. I just need to pinch myself that this is real, that I'm like actually doing this, and I'm finally making a book and doing something with all of these eyes. But so let me go through the different tiers on here, because I know that they get confusing. I get confused myself when I go back different projects on crowdfunding sites. But so level 1 is most simple one. It's just one. You just get the one book. Now there is an add-on for you guys when you go in to check out. You guys can add on another book there. But guess what? It's cheaper just to do the level 2 option, which is 2 books. If you guys are like, well, I want one, or I want more than one, well, there you go. You got 2 books right there. Then level 3, you get the book, you get a bookmark, you get the limited edition print, and you get a sticker. And then we go down to level 4. So this is the same items as level 3, but it comes signed. If you guys want my autograph on this book, well, then you go for level 4. Now level 5 is what I like to say double trouble, but double trouble everything. So you get 2 books, you get 2 bookmarks, you get 2 limited edition prints, and you get 2
stickers, because if you're one of those people, you just need double. And then we got level 6, which is the same as level 5, except the 2 books come signed. Yes. Then we get level 7. Now, level 7 is not only signed, the book is not only signed, I will do a sketch inside the book for you of an eye. So if you guys want like a little sketch on the inside of your book, that is where it's going to be. Now, I haven't decided if I want to draw on the book exactly or like directly, or if I want to like do a little separate piece of paper and put that in the book for you so you guys can like take it out and display it. So I haven't made a decision on that, but regardless, you're going to get a sketch one way or the other if you back this tier. Now we have level 8, which is, guys, you guessed it, double everything. So you get 2 books that are both signed, and so you get 2 sketches along with those 2 books. You get the 2 bookmarks, the 2 limited edition prints, and the 2 stickers. So this is basically like the biggest bundle you guys can get, basically everything and doubled. Isn't that awesome? And that is the breakdown of what is in every single tier that is available up on this campaign, which is, again, on Indiegogo. So, guys, I am so excited about this, and it really means the world to me that there were so many people that came out and supported me by volunteering for the I Project. But, guys, I just need your help to make this book possible. So if you like me, you like my content, and you want to support me and my art, go and back this book today. That is live on Indiegogo. And as of right now, I am at 26% of my funding goal. So guys, I just need you guys to come out and help me make it happen. It would really mean the world to me. You guys are going to get a fantastic book out of this, and you will make this girl's dreams come true. So back it now while you can. All of you guys' support truly means the world to me. And the fact that you guys were able to help me make the 200 eyes happen really makes me believe that you guys can help me make this book happen. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for your time and your consideration. If you guys like this video, please smash the like button. If you guys didn't, that's okay too. Thank you so much for watching this far through. Let me know what you think about all of this down below in the comment section. And until next time, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone.
My husband's birthday is coming up, and he is definitely hard to shop for. So
Hey,
what do you get someone who has a
pause. Curse you. Yeah, so that was a good recap. However, it didn't answer the questions. Anna's got an eye for detail. I've got my eye on that campaign for sure. Looks good. All right, I love puns. What can I say? Eye on the prize and good luck in the book. Yeah, it's a great pitch. I'm definitely going to back this beautiful woman with beautiful art. I'm definitely going to play this as a trailer for your promo in the first video on your campaign. Hail Queen, hail CG. Pretty awesome indeed. After having seen pretty much every painting stream, caught much of the public planning on stream. Now we're getting close to realization. I'm here for all of it, unless you start streaming the dead of night after having announced it for next day. Even I sleep sometimes, despite persisting rumors to the contrary. Love. All right. You mastered the eye. Weird. Let me see, because I thought, Ivan Ortega did a reaction to the Yaira 1 trailer. I'll have to check that out. Sorry, got distracted. Let me see, because I think there's another version. I shared in chat the link to that clip we just watched that gives a recap. It still didn't answer. It helped clarify the sketch. She says she'll sketch an eye on the inside of the book, or perhaps on an insert. Let's see. That's the one we just watched. Let me see if I could search for the I Project. Huh. Ender review. This is the most recent stream I was referring to. Ender review plus haters EFAP. Oh, you know what? Let's filter it by live and then go the iProject. Okay, so much for that search. I thought there was a. Oh, wait. Is this it? It's a late night stream, but I don't know if this is exclusively discussing the project.
I would lie.
Oh, shame.
Well, I guess there's no way to prove it.
No, it's
Oh,
like
wait.
there was no internet back then.
I didn't
Like,
finish
kids
watching
believe
the
me.
stream.
Like, well, I guess your uncle.
Huh. Okay. Let me see. 24038. Oh, maybe this is the one I was thinking of. It looks like she's shilling her project. All right, nice. Okay. Okay, I got a bookmark to watch later.
I haven't drank this much, which this is so gay. I drank 2.5 Smirnoff Ices, and I'm fucking plastered.
All right,
haven't
so let's share this one in the chat as well in case anyone's interested. This one is 2 hours, 42 minutes, 35 seconds long. So if anyone's really interested in taking a deep dive, she might have actually covered it in here, and I just might have forgotten, but I don't know. If I have time, maybe during work, between calls and whatnot, maybe I can listen to this in the background. So I'll call it Shill Stream. All right. So that is the iProject from Anna, that Star Wars girl. And then let's jump back to Indiegogo and just see if it changed at all. Probably didn't, but you never know. So 44.85, actually 89%. This is probably going to be the same. 44.85 for 65 backers. That sounds the same, yeah. Yep, no change, but that's cool. I do have a small audience, and not everyone will be looking for a book of eyes. But I wanted to thank everyone for joining me. I like to promote projects I believe in that could use the extra funding. So thank you very much for your continued support, everyone. You have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you on the next video or stream. Bye. I said, bye. Wait, what? Oh, that was weird, man. At first, it wasn't taking my mouse click.